is Rachel, and today I'm introducing a new readathon that I am going to run. It's going to run from June 1st to June 30th, so the entire month of June, and it is centered around one of my favorite things, and that is the Golden Girls. I'm so excited about this. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I've been having so much fun with readathons lately. I thought, what's something that isn't out there that I love that we need a readathon for? And immediately I thought of the Golden Girls. So everyone is officially invited to participate in the month of June. I think it's going to be so much fun. So here's how it's going to work. Again, entire month of June, and there's going to be 5 tasks that are common to everyone. So everyone is going to read the first 5 tasks. But the last 5 tasks depend on which girl is your favorite. So you're going to join a team based on your favorite Golden Girl, and then you're going to read those challenges. As of right now, I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do the point system, but there are going to be points, and we'll award like a top girl at the end. So I'm just really excited. I'm not 100% sure how everything's going to work yet, but I do have the tasks ready, and I wanted to announce them so you can start prepping for this readathon because I'm super excited. So the hashtag that we're going to use for everything is going to be hashtag Golden Girls Readathon, spelled out all the way. So the first 5 challenges, again, are common to everyone. So everyone's going to have the first 5. So the first one is to read a book set in Florida. The second one is to read a book with a dessert in the title or on the cover, because of course, dessert, right? And I feel like I might give bonus points if it's cheesecake, so we'll see. Number 3 is to read a book published between 1985 and 1992. Those are the years that the show aired. So a book published during the time that the show aired is your third challenge. Number 4 is to read a book with gold on the cover or in the title, obviously for Golden Girls. And number 5, probably the most important one, is to read a book that involves female friendship. So those 5 are common to everyone. And just a quick word about the challenges. This is all supposed to be fun. So if you think it fits the category, then it fits the category. If it's an audiobook, a graphic novel, if for book number or for challenge number 1, if they just start the book in Florida and they go somewhere else, it counts. If you think it counts, then it counts. There's not really a Golden Girls Readathon police that's going to be checking in on you. So again, it's just supposed to be fun, and we want to have fun and enjoy the Golden Girls. So those are the first 5 challenges. Then you're going to pick a team. So first up is Team Dorothy. So this will be hashtag GG Team Dorothy. And these 5 challenges are all based on Dorothy's character. So number 6 is to read a book set in New York City, since that's where Dorothy's character grew up. Number 7 is to read a classic novel. That's because Dorothy was a substitute English teacher. Number 8 is to read a book that starts with S or L. So the title starts with an S or an L, and these are for the 2 husbands that Dorothy had throughout the show, the first being Stan and the second being Lucas. Number 9 is to read a book with an author's name starting with B. This could be the first or the last name, and obviously this is for B. Arthur, who plays Dorothy. And number 10 is to read a tall book, since Dorothy is the tallest character. So for this, we're going to say a book over 400 pages will be a tall book. So those are Team Dorothy's challenges, hashtag GG Team Dorothy. Next up is hashtag GG Team Sophia. So for this, number 6 is to read a book set in Italy. Number 7 is to read the oldest book on your shelf. So for this, you can either go with the one that was published the longest time ago or the one you've owned for the longest, but just a book that's old, basically, just an older book. Number 8 is to read a book with a title starting with S. This is for Sal, her husband. 9 is to read a book with an author starting with E, obviously for Estelle Getty. Number 10 is to read a short book. So for short, we're going to say less than 200 pages. So that is Team Sophia, hashtag GG Team Sophia. Next up, we have Team Blanche, hashtag GG Team Blanche. Number 6 for her is to read a book set in the south of the U.S. because there are several allusions to her being Southern, and it's kind of a running joke in the show of all the weird Southern quirks. So So anything set in the South US area. Number 7 is to read a romance novel because she's always reading a romance novel. Number 8 is to read a book with a title starting with G for George, her husband. Number 9 is to read a book with an author starting with R for Rue McClanahan. And number 10 is to read a book with a shirtless man on the cover because that's what Blanche would have wanted us to do. So that is hashtag GG Team Blanche. And finally, we have Team Rose, hashtag GG Team Rose. So for number 6, it's a book set in Minnesota. I would argue that you could even do something like Scandinavian here. If you're having trouble finding something with Minnesota, that should be fine because they allude to her being very Scandinavian all the time and all of her weird quirky habits from being a Scandinavian descendant. It would be fine for this challenge. Number 7 is a book that makes you laugh because Rose is always making everybody roll their eyes and kind of chuckle. Number 8 is to read a book with a title starting with C for Charlie, her husband. 9 is to read a book with an author starting with a B for Betty White. And number 10 is to read a book with dyed or sprayed edges because they always make fun of Rose for dyeing her hair. So there you have it, the challenges for all 4 girls plus the 5 that everyone's going to read. So you have 10 books to read to celebrate Golden Girls in the month of June. You can start reading books from other categories once you have finished your team. So if you're Team Rose and you read all 10, then you can start reading somebody else's category, but still keep using your hashtag of Team Rose. That way we can track the points. So we'll get more points details out in the future, but I'm super excited about this. Let me know down below if you have any questions. I will also be sharing all of the categories down below in a Google Drive folder so you can pull up all of the graphics, and let me know down below if you have questions or if you're hoping to participate, if you're excited, which team you think you're going to be on. I am so pumped for this, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you again in another video soon. Bye for now.